We detected an unusual trade worth $1.6 million on Comcast stock, ticker symbol CMCSA. And what's also very unusual about this is that Comcast reports earnings in a few days on January 30th. And so in this video, we will analyze this unusual option activity to find out if this wealthy investor is bullish in buying Comcast before earnings or bearish and selling Comcast before earnings. Because as we all know, the rich have more access to information, including leaked insider information, such as earnings reports, to make better financial decisions. No wonder the rich get richer. And so without further ado, let's dive into the data as usual. As we can see here on the options time and sales tape, on the last trading day, January 24th, we have February 21st options at the 39 strike calls being traded. 30,000 contracts for a price of $56 each. Remember, we need to multiply this option's price by 100 since each option represents 100 shares of stock. And so when we calculate the total trade cost of $56 times 30,000 contracts, we get a total trade of $1.6 million. But keep in mind, this is still a higher risk trade in comparison to the trades that we share on our website because earnings is coming up. And so if you want lower risk and higher chance of profit trades, then make sure to go to our website.
Visit www.unusualoption.com to join our membership and start your journey to a financial success with a partner you can trust.
We will put a link to our website at the top here, where you can also gain access to option strategies and stop losses if you only trade stocks to reduce risk while increasing the chance of profit. Because keep in mind, not all of these unusual trades will be profitable. Even this one might be a loss. But as long as we diversify with higher quality stock picks based on this type of data analysis, then we can become more profitable in the long term. And so if you want more stocks wealthy investors are trading for your portfolio diversification, then go to our website. Now, having said this, we still traded this, but we use position sizing to manage our risk. We can see here from the February 21st options that at the 39 strike calls, our position is here as well. POS stands for position. Green means buy. And we can see those 30,000 contracts being traded at the volume. Clearly new opening trades since the open interest is much less at 542. And so when we analyze this trade where they were buying these call options for $56 each, as we had just calculated earlier, we can see here that this trade on the risk profile profit loss graph, where the x-axis represents the share price of Comcast stock, where it is currently trading right over here, and the y-axis represents profit loss. Note the zero break-even line. And so when the purple and blue lines are below that break even, it is a negative loss. If it is above it, it is a positive gain, because this is a long bullish trade, and we can confirm it on the Greeks here. We have a positive delta trade. If it was a short bearish trade, it would be a negative delta. But keep in mind the risk on this trade with a negative theta decay, which means as time goes on, these call options decay in value. And that is why this purple line shifts down below that zero break-even line as time goes on. And so the stock actually has to trade at this break-even by expiration for those options to be profitable. The blue line represents the option's expiration date, and the purple line represents the current date. And so you can see that if the stock rallies sooner, it will be profitable right away, but at expiration, the stock needs to trade above $39.55 to be profitable. And so that is another reason why this is a higher risk trade and why we typically set up our own option strategies to reduce risk, such as the theta decay risk. But since we don't put a lot of capital into these higher risk earnings trade, and instead put more of our time into developing option strategies for the lower risk, higher chance of profit trades that we share on our website. That is why we did not develop our own option strategy for this earnings trade. If you want to learn more about our strategies and the stocks that we trade with lower risk and higher probability of profit, we'll put a link to our website at the top here. Let us know in the comments below. What do you think will happen to Comcast stock after earnings? Do you think it will go up or will it crash down? As usual, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Take care and have a wonderful day.